Welcome to R&R, Relationships in Real Estate. I'm your host, Chris Silva, and this is my beautiful wife, Corey Silva.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here on R&R. Chris and I are the owners of Silva Realty and Silva Lending, and we've been in the real estate and mortgage industry since the early 2000s. We're super happy to be here and excited to join you all today. Thank you so much for being here with us. And it looks like we have someone who's joined us, Tony. Hi, Tony.
It's been a long time.
It's been
we hope you're doing well.
Long. We hope you're doing great. Love when I can catch your show live. You're doing awesome. Well, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well as well. And good afternoon to everybody else. It's the first week of May. And for any of our Star Wars fans, May the 4th be with you. Yes. So I just saw there was a huge event at Disney last night for this, and I'm sure today people are wilding out at Disneyland for Star Wars. So if you have the chance and you're there, fellow Disney fans, Star Wars fans, I hope you're enjoying it. Today is the 4th, which means tomorrow is
Cinco de Mayo.
Okay. So we doing anything?
I mean, I already had a beer right before the show.
But what does that have to do with tomorrow?
No, just kidding.
Did you really?
I might have, just a little taste with some tacos.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm just prepping. I'm getting ready for tomorrow.
Okay, you do you, boo.
Just warming it up.
I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Getting the tank ready.
Okay. Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Oh my goodness. So tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, and for all the lovely people who work in the Newhall School District, thank you so much for planning our kids' open houses tomorrow, because we will be there instead of celebrating.
Back to back. We will have back-to-back open houses. Maybe that's going to take up the whole day pretty much, right?
The whole evening. So do you have plans after? Because I know there's some people are having parties. Are you planning on going or no?
Honestly, we've been so jam-packed. I haven't had a moment to even think about it, but yes, there's 3 big events, local events, right, with big organizations that are having something for Cinco de Mayo. I'd like to be at one of those events, but kids always come first, right? Family always comes first. So after that, I'll figure it out. When the dust, the smoke clears, I'll figure out where I'm going, but I will probably be at an event tomorrow night.
Awesome. So the open house for the kids tomorrow is going to be exciting because we actually get to go into the classroom.
With the babies, right?
With the kids and see what they're doing. They're going to show off all their fun projects they've been working on. And, the kids take a lot of pride in the work that they're doing. And I feel like we just totally have to support them and go to their class open house. Absolutely. I had a friend say, just skip the open house. Is it mandatory? Just skip it. You don't need to go there. You're a room mom. You could just go in there and see what they're doing whenever you want. I'm like, dude, you obviously don't have kids. No.
Well, it's so important because any parents out there know, first thing you do when you pick up your kid from school, you ask, how was your day? How did everything go? Fine. It was good. That's it. That's all they give you. It's fine. It was good. Nothing else, right? So when you do the open house, for anybody that's been, your kid gets a little excited. They're proud of the work that they've done. They start talking about lessons that they've learned in class because they see it on the wall, right? The work that they've done.
It's a nice little reminder.
It's a nice reminder. And then you really get to understand how their school year has been.
Yes.
And then you find out all the little extra details and stories that you didn't hear at home, even though you ask every single day.
I mean, sometimes we pry stuff out of them, but I think once you're in the classroom and then there's other kids there as well with their parents, it's nice to socialize, and then you get to meet their best friend's parents and then maybe set up a play date. I don't know. It'll be fun.
Yeah, decide whether or not they're going to stay friends for them. No, I'm kidding.
He's just talking the truth. I mean,
you always hope that your kids' friends' parents are cool, right? Because if they're not, you're just like, oh, when's this friendship going to end?
Please. Is it a new season yet?
Anyhow,
that's terrible. So then, of course, this Sunday is what?
What's Sunday?
Of course.
So Sunday is Mother's Day, right? My goodness, it's nonstop. Boom, 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 boom. Something's happening every single day, every single weekend. Who out there has fun plans for Mother's Day? What kind of fun plans do you have? Because I need some ideas. I work great under pressure, so I'll be planning for Mother's Day the night before.
Lovely. Can't wait. So does anyone enjoy, actually, for the mothers out there, do you actually enjoy going to eat out on Mother's Day? Or I just feel like there's too much hype and it's crazy and there's just people everywhere. It's chaos. I just want some peace and quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't go away, because I love having you guys near me. So I don't want to be by myself or anything like that.
So you want us to be in the house, but be quiet. All right. I'm taking these mental notes down.
I mean, not be quiet. You can be loud. Just don't nag at me. If you guys have questions geared toward dad, no questions for mom.
No questions for mom on Sunday. I did remind every single one of our clients that are, looking at property or in escrow, I'm not working Sunday. It's my wife's day. She gets 2 of those a year. This is one of them. I can't work on Sunday, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be great, whatever it is. And even if you don't plan anything, I'm totally fine with that. I'm super simple, easy. Yeah, whatever. Just keep talking your smack. You'll pay for it later. So before we kick off the show, we have to thank everyone who came out to our Spring Client Appreciation event at Brewery Draconum this past Friday. It was amazing. We had a blast with you all, and we had so much fun catching up and partying with everyone. And let me say, some of these people, we'll get into it later. People let loose. We had fun.
It was so much fun. We missed her, Vashi.
We missed her, Vashi. Hi.
I know her plans fell through for it's tough as a parent. Getting a babysitter, sure, people think getting a babysitter is easy. True, it is easy. There's a million babysitters, but to get somebody you actually trust to be with your kid is really challenging. We have a hard time with that all the time, so we totally understand that people can't get sitters sometimes and can't make the event.
That's okay. There'll be another one. So don't worry. There'll be plenty more. And if we can't do that, then we'll always do something one-on-one.
Dinner.
So we're always looking forward to giving back to our clients. And if you missed this one, don't worry. Another one will be coming soon. We always have our fall festival, but we're planning on sprinkling a few adult events as well. So
we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, it'll be lots of fun. So jumping into this past week, gosh, this past week has just flown by. I think maybe I've had a combination of maybe 20 hours of sleep in this last week total.
I've been averaging about 3-4 hours of sleep.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So right after we filmed the podcast last week, we had another design studio appointment. Did we reel it in? Did we go crazy? How did that go for
it's a little weird because we did try to reel it in and make some adjustments. We're like, we really don't want to spend, a ton of money. I mean, yes, some money, but not overindulge in the master bathroom, tub, shower, all that. So we changed the groupings because they group your tile and they group A, B, C, D, and F. And, the higher the grade, I think the more expensive it is, right?
Right.
So, never wanted to have an F so much in my life. We changed it, but then the price didn't change.
I'm like, what the heck? What was the point of all that?
You just made me do it. We spent a whole other hour and a half. So do we get that solved yet? Because I haven't been on it.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a little strange.
Design Center has been interesting to say the least, but that's okay. Nothing ever goes as planned when you're purchasing a home, but that's okay. There's little bumps that we'll get through. Vashi said that she's sorry, guys. Yeah, my neighbors were supposed to watch Ronak, but they caught COVID. Oh no. I hope they're feeling better.
Hopefully they're all right.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have been getting sick again lately, but luckily they're recovering. So, geez, oh my goodness. Well, that's okay. We will see you soon. Thursday was jam-packed, right?
Yes, Thursday is always fun when I get to play golf in the morning, right? So, I was playing golf with my boys, Tony and Jock. So, I've been playing really terrible. I think I played better my first time ever playing golf than I have been playing the last couple of weeks.
Maybe you get in your own head or something? You know too much now?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think I'm not thinking about golf. I'm thinking about work right after, the things I got to get done. And then, I know you're not supposed to have your phone on, but of course I do. So my phone's going off and my mind is on work. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes. That's challenging.
So it's tough. And then while I was playing golf, I forgot that I scheduled a meeting with Tesla, right? So I could multitask, right? That's what we do as agents, right? As parents, right? So while I was playing golf, I got the Tesla call and I missed a couple holes just so I could be on the phone. And that was a whole other layer of stuff of when you're buying a house, because supposedly we didn't have any options to pick Tesla packs, different, energy, they call them solar systems, which is pretty clever, right? So we're going to find out. I called them. They're supposed to call back with some better, some more options. Never happened. So I got to figure that out hopefully tomorrow now.
Oh,
that was a week ago. Now we're a week later, it's still not solved. So I'll get on it.
Yes, get on that. And then that same day, Santino had his annual checkup, which I'm about, 5 months late on, but that's okay. Everything went well. That kid is so big. He's just growing so fast. He's like in the 95th percentile for his size.
For height.
For height, yes.
Right.
And then weight, he's 85th percentile. So I'm like, that's my boy. He's growing well. And I'm so proud of him because after that, he got MVP at jiu-jitsu. Boy, just kicked butt.
I'm so proud of him because I get my butt kicked all the time. And he's going against older, stronger, bigger kids, right? Mm-hmm. And he's doing really, really well. He's not intimidated at all. He's doing really well. Very proud of him. So yeah, that extra height and weight's definitely helping him out.
Yes, for sure. So as if that wasn't already enough, a lot of things to do. I kicked into high gear with my teacher appreciation duties as a room mom for 2 different classes. And I stayed up till 2 in the morning, 2:30, working on these doors. So for those of you who don't know, or maybe you do know, now there's so many layers to being a room mom. You know, we have Teacher Appreciation Week, and I guess just one day, some bored mom decided, let's decorate the teacher's door. That'll be a wonderful idea to make her feel really appreciated.
You know those 2 words don't go together, bored and mom.
I beg to differ.
How can you ever be a bored mom? There's so much stuff to do I know you're never bored.
I'm never bored. That word does not exist in my vocabulary. However,
there are some, huh?
There are some extra moms out there. So now it's like a mandatory thing that you have to decorate the teacher's door. So, and it's not just like, oh, we like you.
But what if you don't like the teacher?
I mean, you still do it.
How does that work?
Then they don't get their door decorated.
You just give them like just a white sheet of paper on their door.
You know what? They actually, the PTA actually asked for volunteers to decorate doors for teachers who didn't have room parents, so they wouldn't feel left out.
Now we got to worry about teachers feeling left out too. Everybody's in their feelings nowadays, right?
You would be surprised to see how amazing these doors are, though, because I walked around the school, man, full on like Encanto themed door. It was amazing. I'm like, what the heck? Do they work on movie sets and they just come in and create these amazing doors?
There's a lot of people that do work on movie sets out here, so I know. That's very possible.
So, I mean, the competition is crazy. It's not a competition, but man, you know, these teachers are like, you know, my door is better than your door, right?
My students and their parents like me better than they like you.
Oh, wow.
For sure teachers think that.
Oh, I'm sure, right?
Because it's true.
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
It's true.
So that was done. But, you know, I was so focused on getting that down. And then the next day was nonstop. You got to hang the doors. You don't just create them. You got to hang them, right? So we're like rushing around, getting that done. And then straight afterwards, you get the kids. We're ready to go. And we sprung right into our spring client appreciation event.
I don't know how you did that because you were on no sleep. You were on like 3 hours of sleep from Thursday to Friday. And then Friday you had to hang them. And then, you know, even though we do have party planners and we have help, you still have a lot to do the day of an event. It's not like you could just show up. Like there's a lot of last minute stuff that you got to take care of.
Urvashi said you just suck it up and decorate their doors. That's right, Urvashi.
That's right, Urvashi. That's why I'm not a room dad. And Corey's a room mom because, yeah, if I don't like a teacher, yeah, she just would have had a big old plain white sheet of paper and that was it.
That is so mean.
Just to let her know how I felt without really letting her know how I felt.
You're awful. Yeah, and then your kid gets the repercussions the rest of the year.
That'd be terrible, right?
Yeah, no, you don't do that. And I feel like if you're going to do something, you don't do it half-ass. Like, you got to do it good.
Either do it or do it, you know, don't do it at all.
Yeah, exactly. So do you want to talk a little bit about the Spring Client Appreciation event here? Yeah,
so it's so funny because we don't really get to spend time together at this event, right? Mm-hmm. And I wish we did because it's a lot of fun, right? It's a lot of fun. I feel like, and I've never done this before, so I don't even know why I'm using this, but I'm gonna. It feels like speed dating, right? Because I only get to talk to everybody for like 5 minutes, and then I gotta go talk to somebody else because you don't want clients to feel left out, friends to feel left out. They came all that way to come celebrate with us, and then you don't talk to them. You can't do that.
I tried my best. It was so hard to get through all the groups. I felt like every time I was getting to the 2 or 3 people that I was trying to get there, then I got, I don't know, like tackled. Like I was almost to the finish line.
Almost there, but not quite there.
So if I didn't get to say hello to you and you were at the event, I apologize. I really need to see you, and maybe we could schedule a time to get together and have coffee or something.
I think I saw everybody. I talked to every single person.
I think there was like maybe 3 groups I didn't get to, but it was so much fun. The energy there, everyone was so happy, having a great time, and yeah. It was so cool.
I think we ended up with over 100 people there. Right when people got there, they were, you know, they walked right into the red carpet. They had the Silver Realty backdrop. Mm-hmm. They took pictures. So I hope that anybody that showed up, that you felt like the celebrity that you are to us, right?
Yes.
You just got that royal treatment as soon as you got there. And hopefully you felt that way as you went into the event as well, because we really want you to feel welcome, appreciated, because we definitely appreciate our whole community. You guys take such good care of us. We always want to take such good care of you too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a night just for our clients to make them feel great and special. And as I walked in, there's always someone who arrives right on time. So it started at 6:00 and my aunt came in and brought one of her friends. And it was great. They just walk in and there's food flowing out, drinks, and everybody was like, wow, this is so cool. I didn't realize that this place, some people had never been to Brewery Jacona before. I don't know how many people said, this is such a cool place. I've never been here. So it was nice. The weather was perfect. We couldn't ask for better weather.
I have to get back to the happiness and the vibe, because it was such a great vibe. Let me just tell you. So I had a new client call me a couple days prior, and they had interviewed a bunch of agents. They're looking to buy something. And when they found us online, and they're like, I just want somebody that really cares about creating a relationship with us.
You're like, hello, that's us.
I'm like, it's easy to just say that to you. I'm like, that's exactly what we are. But don't take my word for it. Why don't you come by our event in a couple days? So her name's Naz, her husband's Bill. They came by and they were so happy. They couldn't believe that agents have created that community, and there's something like that out there. Yes. So they said they've been looking for that. They're probably in their 60s. So they've been looking for something like that, an experience like that their whole 40 years of buying homes. So they're happy that they found us.
Awesome. Yeah, they were super nice to finally meet them, because I've heard so much about them. And what I love about our events is our clients come there and they're just so open to meeting other people. I think it's maybe the way it's set up with all the picnic benches. People are just forced to kind of sit with each other, and they just make new friends and start hanging out. And then some of our friends that haven't seen each other in a long time, because maybe we got together for my birthday and we may or may not have been doing a lot of drinking in Santa Monica. They haven't seen each other for 10 years. And they're like, oh my gosh, remember we went out in Santa Monica? So they're, rekindling old relationships. So it was really cool just to see everybody vibing. And oh, look, it looks like Tanya's here. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. Thanks
Tanya went to the party. Did you have a good time? I hope she did.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Yes.
That was another cool thing, walking around and I'm seeing people getting along so well, right? And so I come in, I talk to them, like, how do you guys know each other? We just met 5 minutes ago. And I'm like, no way, because big old huge smiles.
Yes.
So that's why we put these events on. We love them just as much as our clients do, right?
Does, yeah. Hi, Danette. Thanks for joining us. Sorry you're late to the party. That's okay. The party just started since you've arrived.
Right.
We missed you at the party, but we hope you and hubby are feeling much, much better. I know you guys weren't feeling too well. We'll definitely see you at the next event.
Absolutely. Tanya said, yes, she had so much fun. Bunch of hearts. We're so happy you had a good time. Now, let me ask you, people that are on with us, what do you guys think we should do for the next event?
Yeah, do we have any suggestions of something that would be fun? Because we're definitely open. We're all ears, and we would just love to make it perfect for you, right? So we're all feeling better. That's great.
Maybe we should do small events like coupon clipping.
Huh? What the heck is that?
I'm trying to save for this next house, so I'll start clipping coupons, doing random stuff like that. Should we do events like that?
Are you out of your mind?
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Okay. What is he even talking about?
What are you thinking? Maybe a summer event?
I was thinking maybe renting out the movie theater and have everyone go.
That's actually really good for the summer, because people want to escape the heat.
Yes.
Right? Getting some nice AC and get a cool kids movie that's going to come out.
Oh, I think that's a wonderful idea. Dodger game. Danette, we've done Dodger games. They're so much fun. The only drawback is we don't get to talk to everyone because they're sitting in our seats.
Yeah, that's the reason we don't do Dodger games anymore. We've done a couple Dodger games in the past. It's fun, but we don't see all of you when we get there. It's impossible to do that.
Yes.
And so that's why we don't do them anymore.
But we could always possibly throw in a bowling party. Ooh, I like that idea.
So for anybody that doesn't know, Corey's a ringer. She acts like, you never know that she bowled in her life, but then she brings her bag with her ball and it has her name on it. So yeah, she smokes me anytime we bowl.
I used to be a bowler when I was young. My parents had us on a league for 4 years. My parents loved bowling when we were growing up. So it was like we would go bowling first and then they would show up and then they'd have their whole league. So we spent every Wednesday at the bowling alley.
All right. So being that we have Danette and Urvashi and Tanya here on the show right now, just have to bring it back up. Mother's Day. What's something that you ladies really would like on Mother's Day? What's some ideas for any husbands that are watching the show right now or on the show right now? What's some stuff that some ideas that we could take advantage of to help out our wives to make them feel special?
Anything really. Dishes, 2 dishes and laundry. He already does that.
I do that now.
So I'm grateful for that. And then Danette said, laugh out loud, that's Josh. So Josh is a bowler, huh? Did he bowl when he was growing up? He
looks like a bowler. He's a big, strong guy. He looks like he just blow down the pins. You know what I mean? He's just a big, strong guy. So yeah, I could see that for sure.
Urvashi said, ha ha ha. You mean you need ideas?
Me?
Yes, he needs ideas.
Yeah, I do. I do need some ideas. We've been together for a long time. I mean, I don't know if we were doing Mother's Day before we had kids. Did I ever get you like dog Mother's Day presents? You know what I mean?
I think you did get me a card.
Yeah, I think
for like a fur mom.
Fur mom back then. Hi,
Christian's
Christian.
here.
Thanks for joining us.
Did you have a good time at the event? I hope so.
Do you remember?
Do you remember? Danette said, that's a hard one. Maybe a spa day. Spa days are always lovely. So, so I think I'm going to be having a spa day coming up soon, hopefully, when I get out of town.
We got to do a spa day during the week because, the weekends are crazy.
Yes.
We can set up a spa day where I pick up the kids, do all that stuff with the kids that day, and you just have a spa day.
That sounds wonderful to me.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yes. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
There. Anybody else?
Oh my goodness. So overall we had a wonderful time at the event. There's so many highlights, and why am I having like just a blank recollection of how it went? Is there anything else you wanted to add up about it?
It's kind of like a wedding. That's why.
I know.
It happened so fast. You're talking to people. Oh, one thing that was really cool that I just thought about is the people that were dancing, right? So we have a couple friends that are very reserved.
Super reserved.
We're not going to name any names. We're not going to throw them out there like that.
They're very quiet, and like when you're talking to them, they're very soft spoken. And when the music came on, oh my gosh, they were like letting loose. I have never seen them like out of their shell like that.
No, and then totally acting out the song, right? So I found out later that the husband did request the song, right? And then anybody, you know that song, I wear my sunglasses at night, right? So he's like bringing down his shades as the song's coming on. And then he puts them on, and then he just starts going for it, right? He had his foot up on a rail, and he was slapping his own butt. It was nuts. And we're talking about something that is reserved, that is the voice level, like it doesn't go past decibel 5. Like he's just always even keel.
He has some leverage going on right there. He was working it out. I was like, okay, he's having a good time. And then some of the other things that we have. Oh, look, we have some more suggestions. Urvashi said a nice brunch, a hike, a Pandora necklace, and I'm all set. Oh, she knows exactly what she wants.
What's a Pandora necklace?
That's the brand of the necklace, Pandora.
Okay.
They're beautiful. And then Christian said it was super fun. He's talking about the event. And Tanya said a spa day would be amazing.
Okay.
Well, we have to tell Patrick that's what you want too.
So maybe
Surprise.
Maybe we should get together, the brothers, and then the ladies want to go on a spa day. You want to try that?
Maybe.
Or you want to do a solo bolo?
Either way, I'm happy.
Okay.
I like hanging out with them. They're fun.
We'll talk after the show.
We'll figure that out. So getting back to the event, we also had photo booth, and like people were having so much fun with all the props and acting silly. So I can't wait to share all the pictures once we get them back. People had a good time with that photo.
People had a really good time.
And then of course the raffle. Okay, so my whole thing with raffles, and I just had to call people out. Everyone's waiting to win and they're quiet, and you say the number, and then the one person who wins screams, but no one was cheering for them.
Everybody wants to win.
Haters, like, cheer for them. They got some. They want to feel special. So I had to call everybody out.
Yeah, you were feeling real good.
I always feel good. Nothing has changed about that. Urvashi said, I'm glad you guys had a good time. So yeah, overall, it was a success, and we can't wait for the next one, right? Is there anything else you want to add about that? Any highlights?
No, I love that event. I'm looking forward to having events like this more often once we get our new house, just to have them there, and we could have more of them, you know. That's going to be a lot of fun. No, I want to, I'm curious to hear more ideas. I like the movie theater idea, but some more ideas for events so we can start planning the next
movie theater and bowling.
And bowling.
Yes.
They're both good ideas.
Very wonderful ideas. So thank you for your suggestions. Switching things up a bit to real estate. So do you want to take over on this? I know Chris has been super, super busy with showings and listing appointments. There's a lot of buyers out there, and they're getting their offers accepted, which is very exciting for them. Very exciting. And we have a bunch of new listings coming on the market. We have a lot of stuff that it's in the works. Correct. So it will be coming out. To start, the weekend was filled with appointments. So I think I can't even remember the days anymore. So this is Saturday, Sunday combined, showing property a ton. And then there's a lot of people that are thinking about buying at Williams Ranch with us. Correct. So, and a lot of them have to sell in order to buy, right? So just randomly, as property pops up, because I have the little inside connect at Williams Ranch, we got it. He was at our party, by the way, which is pretty cool. So he lets me know, like, if anything is falling out of escrow, or as soon as a new phase or any new property pops up, I'm getting that text message right away. That's awesome. Right? So which means I know the people that are interested, so I'm telling our clients that at the same time. So because of that, I had an impromptu come tell me what my house is worth on the weekend, right? And then right after that, I got another call from somebody they're just moving out of state. Can you come check it out today? Yes. So we had a couple of those over the weekend. And also, one of our clients at the party said, hey, I want to sell, but I don't want to have a bunch of traffic through my house. Can you sell my house without having a bunch of showings? I'm like, yeah, of course I can. Of course we can. That's what we do. So, which I have a buyer for that already. Which is perfect. I'm trying to put that together. So it was nonstop. That's what our weekend consists of. Corey knows it. The kids know it, thank goodness. And they're so supportive. Saturday, Sunday, we're nonstop. From sun up to sundown, showing homes nonstop, listing appointments. So this Saturday, you know, in honor of Cinco de Mayo week, we're having an open house Saturday from 12 to 3. The hours might change. They might get extended a little bit. I'm not sure. But we're going to be having a taco truck or tacos there, beers, sodas, whatnot, at our open house. Because that's how we do it. Look, now everybody's putting their house on the market. The season's happening earlier now. So now we want to go ahead and up our competition, right? We want to be better than the other listing agents having open houses. You go to these open houses, they're giving you bottles of water. Okay, thank you. It's hot outside. You're getting tacos and water and beer, and you're having a good time at our event. You're going to stay a while. Imagine yourself living in the house, right? So it's all about the experience. So that's what we're doing this week. And we're going to be watching. Are we watching the video today? Are we watching the video on this Melissa Lane listing? No, that actually is going to be coming up soon. Okay. I just need to bring you back in a little bit. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. This past week was super busy. I think Chris got a little excited because he's thinking ahead. But let's just go back a little bit. Slow me down, girl. We had a super busy week, 2 days before our new listing, Melissa Lane in Saugus. And Wednesday, we filmed the listing video. And the next morning we had a broker's open with the elite group, which we talked about last week a little bit, but that went really well, right? We had a whole bunch of top agents come through the house, give you amazing feedback on it. And the new listing is going to be going live soon, right? So I think we have the video today. Chris kind of just brushed over on the open house a little bit, but are we able to watch the video now? Awesome. Okay, great. It's going to be coming up. So right before the open house, we're actually going to walk that whole neighborhood, and we're going to be inviting neighbors to come to the open house. Here's the video, and I'll talk about this a little bit later. Well, so we're going to have neighbors coming by. I guess the video is not coming up yet. We invite our neighbors because the neighbors have family members, they have friends, they have coworkers that are looking to buy in the same area, which a lot of agents just don't do simple things like that. Yes.
And in this market, the market's changing, you guys. It's happening right now. People are like, when's the market going to change? It's happening right now. Let me just tell you, rates keep going up. Property values are starting to slow down, the appreciation. So right now is more important than ever to have somebody that's marketing your house properly. So
For sure.
I'm excited to see, because we got 4 homes on the market in that same neighborhood. They already had a head start in the race. They've been on the market for a little while. We're just going to come in and smoke all those people. And by the next week, you mark my words, we'll be in escrow by the next show.
So this home is beautiful. They've really done a lot of updating to it. But can you tell us a little bit more about like the square footage of the home?
So the home is built in 2012, so you get that newer build, right? It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,032 square feet. So with a really nice big size master in a really large walk-in closet. Great thing about that is the carpets are newer, flooring downstairs is all laminate, really nice. But great thing about that is you have room for the kids. You got the laundry upstairs too, and it's a big laundry room.
Awesome.
You also have that office upstairs, right? You have room for that office because everybody's working from home nowadays. So this house has everything that you want. The landscaping in the front and the back is all drought resistant landscaping.
Awesome.
So it's all on a
low maintenance.
Very low maintenance, almost no maintenance. It's all on a drip, the trees and whatnot that they have back there, and it's all turf.
Right.
So it's super affordable. There is Melrose in the neighborhood, but guess what? Solar panels have been expanded and they're paid for. So you're gonna come into Santa Clarita, which is a hot market, but it's a hot valley too.
Yes.
So you can run the AC all you want, and we're talking about little to no money on your power bill.
That's amazing.
Where else can you get that? So I think that we're going to sell really, really quick. And here's just a little sneak peek of what we have coming up. Here's Melissa Lane. We're going to be watching the video now.
Everything's so green and lush in the picture.
Isn't Santa Clarita beautiful? Look at how beautiful it is. I love it. Look at those solar panels. I get excited about solar panels.
There they are again. So you could see in the front, it's pretty low maintenance.
Look at that driveway
Great
too. You can park
appeal.
like 4 cars in that driveway.
Good afternoon. My name is Chris with Silver Realty. Come on in and check out our new listing here in Saugus.
So here's the laminate flooring, tall ceilings, recessed lighting. It's that grand room feel that everybody wants. You could see your guests from the kitchen.
Yes,
You can
that's
entertain
amazing.
while you're cooking, right? Huge counter space, perfect for any cook, any chef there. And what you didn't see in the video is there's also a big walk-in pantry. Look how large that master bedroom is.
It's a really good size.
Light, bright, really clean. Double sinks for him and her,
Or her and her, or him and
or
him.
whatever, right? All the above.
That home's beautiful.
It's
Ooh,
really nice. Really excited to have the open house this weekend.
Yes, and grateful to be able to listing it because not only are they our clients, they're our friends too. So
And our future neighbors.
yes,
So we're listing that at $825, guys. Anybody that's been looking, that's been having trouble, just give us a call. $825. We're ready to make it happen. It's non-contingent, meaning you buy the house, you get the house. There's no, seller has to go find another house. Come on down to the open house. It is going to be Saturday from 12 to 3. And come have some tacos, have some drinks, stay a while. It's going to be a lot of fun.
did you say you're serving drinks there? Are you able to do that?
I'm gonna.
Oh wow. Okay.
I sure am.
All right.
I used to have wine at parties, but Cinco de Mayo tacos, you can't have wine. You have some beer.
Better have people sign in some waivers when you give out those drinks.
Okay, I'll have you there doing the waivers.
Okay, with my children and all the liquor. Christian said that's a steal for $825. Move out here, Christian.
You ain't lying. He's not lying. $825
I know.
for a brand new. I mean, the house is 10 years old. That means
Yes.
you got 20 more years before like real serious, roof fix, leaks. You're not going to have that for a long time. The AC is probably going to last another 10, 15 years, easy, maybe longer if you maintenance it. So all the heavy lifting's done on this one. Just bring the suitcases, move right in.
There you go.
That's it.
They might have to wait about 30 days, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know if the sellers are going to let them.
They
get
got
rid
all
of their
cash. Bring
suitcases.
the briefcase.
There you
Let's
go.
make it happen.
Tanya said, "Wow, beautiful house. It is. It's such a beautiful
really
home."
nice.
So today was another elite meeting that Chris attended. How did that go? What's the word on the street? What are these agents cackling about?
This is very important for any sellers out there. I'm so happy I went to the meeting. For whatever reason, it started later today. So it was like it started at 11. Our show starts at 12. So that's why I got here like 2 minutes before the show started, you guys. But I had to go check it out because this house is right down the street from where one of our listings is coming up.
Correct.
Right, and I'm telling our clients where I think we should list, and they want to list at 800. right? Well, this house that I just saw is listed at 800, and the yard is humongous. It's done. The inside's been completely remodeled. They added French doors to open up like the dining area to the backyard. Usually there's a wall. I'm gonna post, if you guys follow me on, follow us on Silva Realty or Santino's World or Corey Silva. What's your
Corey L. Silva.
Corey L. Silva. If you follow any of our social media outlets, I'm gonna post on my story a few of them because I took 2 minutes worth of video of this home. Really pretty home. It's not on the market yet. It's hitting the market tomorrow. So if anybody wants to get in there, I'm like this with the listing agent. We can make it happen. But anyhow, I love getting that insight. And what agents are saying now, there's a house that's been on the market, which I have a client that I want to go show it to. Started off at 830, right? They were in escrow. Fell out of escrow. They dropped the price. Now it's been 2 months, you guys. So I'm giving you like the whole backdrop so you guys can understand what's happening to the market in real time. This is not a forecast. This is what's happening today. They went from 830, fell out of escrow. Guess what? Rates went up. They went up about 1%, that month. So now no showings at 830. Nobody's coming to look at the house. Now they drop. This is a Saugus home. They dropped the home down to 800, 799. So I actually showed that house, and I'm again, like this with the agent, right? We know all the agents. So agents like, hey, get it done. They really want to move it, $799. Still there. That was a month ago.
Wow.
The rates have gone up again since then, right? So for people to understand what this means to you if you're looking to sell or if you're looking to buy, with the 2% that has gone up in the last couple months is equivalent to about $150,000 worth of purchase power. Wow. What does that mean in layman's term? If you were looking for a house at $700,000 2 months ago, you could only afford a house for $550 today.
Wow.
That's a dramatic impact.
Insane.
That's what needs to happen for the market to change some, right? So I just want to give people an idea. And this is really going to be for sellers because they're looking at comparable sales from 2 months ago.
Yes.
They're saying, this guy sold his house. My neighbor sold his house for $900,000. How come my house is $800,000? Well,
things have changed.
The pricing's gone way up. On top of that, your neighbor had a pool.
Yes.
Right? That's why they sold for what they sold for. But today, that same person that was looking a month ago, they got to pay $1,000 more a month for your house.
Right.
It's not going to happen. So for the sellers that are on top of it, that are listening to their agent's advice, right? Good agents, by the way. They're going to sell their houses. The ones that are not, you guys are going to start seeing 30 days from now, homes that are on the market for 30 days. Because everybody has an idea of what their house is worth. It's always more than they think because they saw it on Zillow. It's a estimate, right? And for these hungry agents, look up your agents that are looking at your houses. How many houses have they sold? This is important because, Sherry down the street told me that my house is worth $50,000 more than what you think my house is worth. How many houses has she sold? She just wants this listing because guess what? Once she gets this listing, she's got her claws in you, and then she's going to go ahead and try to get price reductions.
Right.
I don't play that game. We don't play that game. We want to, if we're listing your home, we're going to sell your home. We don't want to have price reductions for 60, 90, 120 days.
Right.
We do 60-month contracts. That's how confident we are we're going to sell the house.
For sure.
So anyhow, Christian says, what's a payment? Let's go ahead. I'm sorry, you took that.
Christian wants to know what a payment what a payment looks like for a home that's at $825. So quickly, could you kind of give like a rough estimate?
Just a quick. If you're doing, 5% down, 10% down, you're going to be looking at roughly about $4,500 to $5,500. Why is it such a big difference? Well, it's a big difference if you're doing FHA or VA or conventional. So I'd say between 45 and 55, also depending on credit and whatnot. But that's how much you're going to pay. That's for a 2,000 square foot home, right? You go rent that home, you're going to pay $4,200 a month at least.
Right.
Plus first and last months to get in.
Wow.
So yeah.
So look at Tony's post. In Big Bear, we went from 0 inventory to 600 new listings practically overnight.
Wow.
All the STR owners are dumping their investments. Oh my gosh. This is what we're talking about.
This is great information, by the way. Thank you for that information, Tony.
Thank you for that information, because I know so many people were picking up those properties out there and then jacking up the rent prices. Like, it was almost as expensive to stay in Big Bear for a weekend as it was to go to Hawaii during COVID.
I thought that was nuts because we wanted to get away, right? And people were taking advantage of that. They knew everybody wanted to get away right after COVID. So these house prices, for Airbnb and all that stuff, they skyrocketed. Before, you'd get a deal in Big Bear.
Yes.
So maybe that's coming back around the corner.
Oh my goodness, she said, of course, with the little angry face, or the smoke coming out of the nose face, it looks like. Wow. So I wonder how that's affecting, or I'm sure that it really affected the people who live there when they were just trying to buy a home. Now it looks like maybe they have some options for the locals.
600 new listings. So that's exactly what it takes to shift you guys from a buyer's market to a seller's market. You go to no inventory to 600 new listings. That shift looks like it's happening in Big Bear, according to Tony.
There's definitely a lot of opportunity there, that's for sure. So, my goodness.
Is that things to come here? Who knows, right? I still think we're in this weird bubble in Santa Clarita because we have a lot to offer and we're doing new construction. There's a lot going on. But those crazy jacked up prices, it's slowing down. It's going to slow down. The feds are dead set on tackling inflation. Well, how do you do it? You raise rates, right? And they're trying to walk that fine line without destroying the housing economy. But do they ever get it right?
Usually they don't. So there's going to be this period of time where we're trying to figure some transitions.
Yeah, there's going to be a transition period. So we'll see what happens.
Oh my goodness. So we're seeing how the market's been changing a bit. Oh, and Tony has another comment. Exactly, the people who work and live here can finally buy here again. Oh, well, that's great. They have some opportunity. So how is the market we just talked about, and what's it like going out with your buyers right now? Because we have quite a few buyers who are finally getting their offers accepted, right? Isn't this exciting for them?
So exciting. So we got one of our really great family friends, and we're really great friends with them too, but we've helped their family for years. And I think we've been working with them for like 2 months, but we've only written 2 offers. Yeah, 2 offers. We thought about writing a third, but we wrote 2 offers, got their second offer accepted.
That's
awesome.
Amazing. This is a sign of things changing, right?
Well,
this transition.
They got a good agent too. Let's just call it what it is.
Well, of course.
That's why we got our offer accepted.
It's not the market, it's you, darling.
So we got their offer accepted. Second offer, we've already done their appraisal, home inspection appraisal's coming up, blah, 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 right? Next one is we have another client that's been looking for, I think 9 months they've been looking.
Yes.
So they made the jump. They got a strong referral to come work with us, taking them out for a couple of weeks now. And we just made an offer on a place. So our first offer, and it's, according to the agent, it's not necessarily the strongest offer, but we have a relationship with the agent.
Are we getting there? Is this the one we're talking about?
I've been working on it. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to throw her under the bus, but I've been on the phone with her nonstop. So I know they've written a bunch of offers with their last agent. They said they never even been countered before.
Oh my goodness.
So we might be getting their first offer accepted, and it's really because of a relationship we have with the agent. They don't choose what offer they're going to go with, but they do have the ear of their seller.
Correct.
And if they say, hey, I know this offer is not as strong as this other one, but the agent's going to make it happen.
Right.
That's how things get done, right? So I'm hoping we get that one. And then right after the show, I got a run back near our house in Stevenson Ranch. We got an offer accepted there. And we've been working with these clients for a long time. And really, they've only written like 5 offers, right?
Right, because they know exactly what they want.
Exactly.
It's very specific what they want.
They know exactly what they want. We're down to neighborhood, right? And then even certain parts of that neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Right? So we got their offer accepted. I could not be more ecstatic, more happy for them because it's exactly what they want. So we're doing the home inspection at 2:00 today. I'll probably be sharing, some snippets. If anybody saw the yard that I posted the other day, it said like big, beautiful yard. That one's in escrow.
Yay.
So happy for them.
Very excited. Yes. Okay. So I don't know. I just there's so much excitement going on right now with buyers, offers getting accepted, home inspections, appraisals. I mean, how's it been going at the open houses? Have you been seeing those slowing down? Because, well, actually, right now we haven't had any open houses recently.
But I visit them. I visit them all the time. So open houses have been slowing down. We used to have open houses, you guys. I'm not exaggerating. And this is within like 6 months, right? You'd get to an open house, let's say it started at 12. Oh, I'm gonna be the first one in there. I'm gonna get there at 11:45.
Line out the door.
Like a Disneyland ride. There'd be lines down the street to get into this open house.
Oh, I remember when open houses started again, like during COVID, and you were supposed to be 6 feet apart, and people were like, no, this is my house. I want this house. I don't care about 6 feet. Give me this house.
So that is not happening anymore. I'm trying to create that buzz on Saturday. Come by the open house.
Tacos.
But you're not seeing that anymore. So we're starting to see even the open houses, they're starting to slow down.
Yes.
You know, so if you're on the fence about selling your house, don't wait till the summer. You need to sell your house right now, because just put it this way. In your neighborhood, do you want to be the only house on the market, or do you want to be one of 4? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I'd rather be the only show in town, right?
Right.
So don't wait until the summer. Sure, a lot of houses will sell. There's going to be a lot more buyers in, but there's going to be a lot more sellers.
Yes.
And we could have that transition in the summer. Maybe.
What if it's like Big Bear, where there's 600 new listings? Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't mind, but yeah, sellers are going to mind.
They are going to mind.
They're going to mind. Goodness. You know, so if you're thinking about selling, get your house on the market right now.
For sure.
Right now.
So looking ahead, tomorrow is open house for both of the kids, which we mentioned earlier. And it's also Cinco de Mayo. Chris will be partying, and I'll be partying with the kids. Maybe I'll make them tacos at home. And then I am finally going out for a mom's night on Friday, which it's kind of funny. I invited myself to this.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I told you about it. You said put it in the calendar.
Okay, what time?
Oh, he just wasn't listening.
I always listen.
He had me on mute.
Even when I'm asleep, I'm listening.
Yeah, right.
So, all right. Well, when do I have to be home by is a question.
Whenever you want. I can go out whenever I want.
Okay.
Like 7 or something.
You know I work till sundown.
Okay.
It's
in the calendar. Check the calendar before you make plans.
I'll take a look. Well, you know, I'm pretty much showing property every day. Should I put that in the calendar?
Yes. So I know where you are. Thank you very much. Anyways, so back to highlight of it. I get to go out for a mom's night. That'll be fun.
Where are you going?
I don't know yet. We're going to find out.
Are you Ubering?
It's funny. I just one of the moms I met through a mom group sent me a message and said, hey, does your husband play softball? And I'm like, no. Does your company have a team? And I'm like, oh, we sponsored a team. Years ago, over at Central Park. So I asked her, hey, was it at Central Park? Yeah, we saw your logo out there. I'm like, oh, awesome. That's so cool. Thanks for reaching out to me. She's like, I just thought I'd let you know. And so just, you know, to be kind, I told her, I had so much fun with you. Can't wait to see you again. And she's like, oh, you're going on the 6th? I'm like, oh, no? Well, then why'd you say you're going to see me again? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I manifested it. So I invited myself.
Nice. So that's how Corey goes out. She invites herself to things.
She actually invited me. I didn't invite myself.
Be careful to mention any fun things around her, because she's just going to show up. I'm going to just
show up. But I'll probably have my kids with me for the most part. This time I get to go out with some of my mommy friends.
Now, is it okay? I'm asking permission, and we're on air, so can I do something fun with the kids on Friday?
You could do something fun with me and the kids any day.
So this
listen to this. No, I'm sorry, but like, so when I'm busy, then he's like wants to pull out all the frills and take him to go color me mine or paint the dream. I'm like, dude, can we do that together as like a family ever?
Yeah. So here's
only when mom's gonna go away, we're gonna go do something fun.
This is Corey's ideal idea of me watching the kids, right? Is I'm gonna go out and have a good time with my friends, and I want you guys to stay home and do nothing. Just be safe about it.
No, that's not the case. All I'm saying is don't plan these grandiose events where you go painting at a studio when you know our daughter's a budding artist and her mother loves to paint, and go take them without me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, maybe if we stay home, maybe I'll do maybe I'll make it snow in the backyard again.
You could go ahead and do your styrofoam foam. However, this time you can do the cleaning. You will be in charge of that.
Am I a button pusher or what? Do I know all the buttons on you?
This guy.
So
guess what? It's Mother's Day weekend. We're going to go have fun when you go out, and like, then I won't ever take you with the kids. And then I'm going to throw some styrofoam in the back and make it snow.
It was a good time, that snow. It legit felt like snow back there.
For you. For the brief 10 minutes you were there and then left. And then I got to clean it up.
I had to jump on a call. Oh, boy.
All right. Go ahead and dig yourself out of this one. So just as a reminder, this Saturday is the open house at Melissa Lane in Saugus. Make sure you come and join us for some tacos. And maybe Chris, Santino, Nola, and I will show up.
That'll be cool.
Support. That would be fun. And speaking of the kids, do you have any fun morning stories about Nola jumping on the bed or anything like that?
Well, so you have to have dad stuff with your kids, right? Like you can't include mom on everything because you have to have like little special things with your kids. So since Nola's been super small, Corey doesn't like her jumping on the bed. But the minute Corey turns her head, Nola's jumping on the bed with daddy. So we do little stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, she fell off the bed too.
Well, that's the rule. You can jump on the bed, but if you fall off, you can't cry. So unless it's broken. Unless something's broken, I don't want to hear any crying.
I don't want to be in the ER fixing an arm or a leg or none of that. Oof. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's a tough one. But the kids do all kind of crazy stuff, right? They're doing jujitsu in the bed. They're doing all that stuff. Now, at what age? I'm just curious, and I'm gonna let you take this to where you want to take it because I don't want to overstep a bounds or any boundaries. But at what age do parents out there start locking the door at night?
What?
Yeah. At what age do you lock your kids?
Do you know what would happen if we had our door locked at night and Nola tried to come in to lay with us? She would have a mental breakdown in her sleep.
Yeah, but couldn't you lock the door and then unlock the door before we go to sleep?
Oh my gosh, no. Nola's going to be like she'd start screaming.
I don't know. I think that's in your head. You think she really would?
You want to try it? I'm going to let you try it, and then you could wake up in the middle of the night to screaming.
So, look, I'm just going to talk about, you stop me whenever you want, right?
Let's not.
Let's not? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
What the heck?
Well, because we're talking about stuff in the room with the kids, and it just came to mind since it was so fresh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to move on. So, is there anything else you would like to add to this show? Because now it's super awkward.
All right. Well, hey, at least I asked before I talk about topics. So, anyhow, I think going back to Friday night when you're out there partying with your friends, having a great old time, I think we're just gonna get a couple books and just read and have a really conservative time at home.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Maybe we'll clean the house. We'll do the windows.
Oh my gosh,
We'll get ready for Mother's Day.
This is exciting.
Yeah. So I'll be teaching curriculum to the kids on Friday night. So anybody that wants to bring their kids over for math and studies, let me know.
Or you could watch American Idol without me again.
That wasn't my idea. Kids' idea. So
and of course it's the Disney episode.
They watched it twice. They didn't care.
They were so excited.
These kids have now picked a family show, which is American Idol. We've never watched it with the kids. We don't watch a ton of TV. But now, 20-year
reunion.
20-year anniversary for American Idol. It's really, really good, but they had a Disney show, and the kids could not wait to tell mom about all the stuff that happened while you were having a good old time next door.
Yeah, they came running down to tell me all about it. They love watching American Idol. I'm telling you, like, all we have is... Actually, you know what? I didn't have to listen to Katy Perry this morning. I think Nola's making a little bit of a transition again because they're kind of getting over it.
I'm learning songs of Katy Perry that I never knew. This Roar song... Nola knows all the words. We play that song every single time we get into the car.
Yes. So, anyways, that was American Idol. I got to watch it with the kids again. It was fun. Any other shows you can't wait to come back? Because guess what just came back? The Ozarks.
The Ozarks is back.
Yes. I love that show.
I can't wait to see what Justin Timberlake does to that guy who killed her cousin.
Stop.
What's her name on that
Ruth.
show? Ruth. Yeah, Ruth is my favorite character on the show. I think anybody that watches Ozarks probably could, relate to Ruth, right? Mm-hmm. She just doesn't care, right? She just goes, she's super loyal, doesn't put up with anybody's BS, and just doesn't care. And we're going to see Ruth unhinged. We just started watching like 20 minutes of the first episode of the second half of the season. Now they break them all up to make it all confusing, right?
I don't know. I'm just watching it because it's on.
So... I'm looking forward to seeing that. And anybody out there waiting for the return of what's that other show we watch with Kevin?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yeah. Ah, that would be nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're signed
show.
up for the next season, so I'm wondering what they're going to do there. That show's probably going to have to end soon because I think they're going to season 5.
I don't even know. I
So
can't keep them all straight. I'm just trying to live every day and get a little bit of sleep in.
Yeah, what shows do people watch out there? What's popular nowadays? I'm sure there's a lot of like cool shows that we know nothing about. We're stuck on shows that have been already out for like multiple seasons already.
Yeah. Crazy. I don't know.
Oh, you know what else is coming out pretty soon? Stranger Things.
Oh, I love that show. It hasn't been on in a long time.
Are you going to want to go back and watch every season again?
Yes.
Who does that? Does everybody else do that?
Actually, I don't have time for that. I just want a recap of what happened before. I don't have time to do that.
You could not. They got YouTube for everything, right? So you can find a YouTuber that's really, enthralled in the show and get a recap from somebody that's passionate about it.
For sure.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Looking forward to it.
So just as a reminder, The Lord of the Rings,
What?
Christian said.
Wait, is there a TV show, The Lord of the Rings now?
Really?
Is that a thing?
I didn't know there was a TV show, Lord of the Rings.
I'm gonna watch it. If it's on, I'm gonna watch it because I'm a geek. I like all that stuff. It's coming out soon. I think you said.
Soon, I think.
Oh, I think it's coming out on Amazon Prime.
Oh, we'll have to check it out. Thanks for suggesting that, Christian. Any other good ones?
They haven't had really too many good shows on there. They got the Boys.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a anti-superhero show. It's like all the superheroes are evil on that show. So yeah.
It's called The Rings of Power.
The Rings of Power.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Oh, I think I did see something about that, and I think it's before they came out with the rings. So it's like the prequel.
We'll have to check it out.
I believe.
Good.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
Hey, we forgot to talk about our family dinner that we have every week. That was fun. We always have a good time, but this past one, everyone was tired.
I think I want to sleep like at 9 o'clock.
You went to bed earlier. You didn't even say goodnight to anybody. You were just like, bye.
Well, Tina wanted me to go upstairs with them to get them all cozy and to watch a show. I lasted 2 minutes. I went right to sleep. So I was dead tired. That's going to be happening a lot of Saturdays now.
Yes, we're so busy.
So busy.
I do know what show I do want to see, though. It's going to be on Netflix.
What's that?
It's a special Dave Chappelle's special that he was filming last night at the Hollywood Bowl.
Did anybody see that today on the news with Dave Chappelle?
Oh my gosh. We wanted to go see that show, but we didn't buy tickets because it was in the middle of the week. And I'm like, no one's going to watch our kids in the middle of the week.
In the middle of the week.
Oh my gosh.
So,
that's insane.
now,
I don't know if everybody saw what happened.
So what you want to talk about it? What are we talking about here?
Dave Chappelle had a show last night at the Hollywood Bowl, and someone rushed him on the stage, trying to attack him.
Did you read how they rushed him with what?
The guy had he had a makeshift gun, but it had a knife in it or something.
It looked like a gun, but it was like a switchblade knife.
Yeah, and his whole crew tackled him, and they stomped.
But he tackled Dave Chappelle. Did you see that?
He tackled him at first, and everybody chased him to the back of the stage, and they stomped him out.
As they should. I mean, he probably got out on a citation because that's what happens nowadays.
Oh my gosh. It looks like they took his arm off and just reattached it like he was like a little Barbie doll.
He deserves that.
Oh my gosh. But now, I'm looking forward to seeing that show because, wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how they chop that up and edit it, right?
Yes.
Also, Danette says, oh my God, that's scary.
Yeah, if I would have been there, I would have been scared because you don't know, like, if someone's that insane to hop on the stage, first of all, how is he even able to get past security to get up on that stage at the Hollywood Bowl? Because there's security everywhere.
He probably paid for one of those expensive tickets up front so that, if you're in there, you're passing security to get to that point. But once you get to that point,
I don't
people
know.
Paying
but you never
for
know nowadays. People just, one little thing could set everybody else off, right? So I guess everyone stayed calm, so that was good. But now is it like every time someone's doing stand-up, they're going to get hit or like jumped on when they're on the stage?
So Christian has a good point. He says Chris Rock was on stage after and said, was that Will Smith?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Well, Will Smith's the first person to do something like that, right? Like now it caught national attention. So we always have copycats when something comes out.
That's what I'm saying. Is that going to be like the new norm? You're up there performing and someone jumps on you during your set?
So you know who we're going to blame for this, right?
Who?
Jada. It's all her fault.
Oh, stop, please.
She made that man crazy.
That man has a brain of his own. I'm not even trying to hear any of that. Okay. So anyways, that was pretty interesting.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, I want to see some of these guys' shows. I love those guys. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Kevin Hart I like too, but I'm more of a Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock fan. Like that's more my lane of
I think they're performing together. You're saying
it's not going to be them two. It's going to be Chris Rock and Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay.
So
I want to see them.
if you want to try to do that, I was looking at it. Tickets are in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Right? So we could do like a 3-day trip. Go check it out, but it'd be your job to get a sitter with your mom. Basically, Bunny, if you're watching, we need you to take care of the kids for 3 days, please, so we can go to Brooklyn.
Yes. That would be awesome.
That'd be fun. We should do it.
All right, you just tell me when.
Can I make that happen for the Mother's Day present, or does it have to be on Mother's Day?
No, you can make that happen as a Mother's Day present. That would be awesome.
All right, now see, I just need a target. If I have a target, I'm gonna hit that target. But I think the problem is when you've been together so long, like, what do you change up to do? Like, doesn't it get boring just to get flowers and like a gift card to what I always do? I do the Lululemon.
It's not. Nothing's ever boring. It's the thought that counts.
I'm always thinking of you though.
You know, I'm super easy.
Oh, no, you're not.
When it comes to that. God. This guy.
It took a lot to reel you in. Where is your mind going? I'm talking about it wasn't easy to reel you in and make you my wife.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was talking about. Filthy mind. I gut her all the time.
Well, everybody, that is going to be our show. Thank you again for hanging out with us here on R&R, Relationships and Real Estate. Be sure to catch us here weekly on Facebook, live at noon. We're your host, Corey Silva and Chris Silva. And we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.